Hey, what's going on? That's right. Surprise. No, it's not Thursday. But we're going to do this live any old way. That's right. We're doing it. Got your popcorn and your good place. All righty. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. All right. We're going to run through this real quick. I'm not going to keep you folks long. But, yeah, let's get her done. Let's get her done. What's going on? What's going on? I didn't feel like making a video and editing, so we're just going to do a live real quick. Going to run through some things and, yeah, get on out of here. I have been doing some things today, so didn't have time to be messing around on the YouTubes. Hello, Maryland. And I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Mañana. It's not until the afternoon, well, right afternoon at 1 o'clock. So, yeah, don't know what I'll be doing tomorrow, but yeah, I figured I'd get on here and we'll just do it. Do it live. We'll run through it live. And that way you guys can chime in as well. And I hope you do take the time after this is over to go back and leave a comment. It does help out. While I wait just a little bit longer while people come on in. I'll show these again. Bingo Bango. This is the one that was inspired by the photo or the scene where Anna from Anna's Adventures was. This is her view out there in, I think it was in Quartzsite. If not, forgive me, but out there in the desert somewhere. So I got that one done. I showed you guys this one the other day. This is I'm going to do another one of these. This was the first attempt. I'm going to do another one. Try to get it a little bit better. But yeah, this was fun. I enjoyed it. So I'm going to try that again. This is the one I'm working on at the time. I did a little bit more on it since I showed some of you guys in the members only. But yeah, I got the highlights on the mountains there in the back and got the sun dancing across the desert floor. So this one's on its way, but yep, not done yet. Still got more. Yeah, that's not glare from lights. That's actually painted there. But yeah, I got the little highlights on the mountains and the faces and stuff and tweaked the sky just a little bit more. I got to finish the sky up at the top and the corners yet and then put the stuff in the foreground here. So that's what I've been doing. Thank you, everybody. But yeah, everybody, anybody that knows that's been around for a while, they know that when I get in the mood, I just start painting. I go crazy for a while and paint. So, all right, let's see where we at. All right, let's get started here. We're going to start with Tammy. That's right. Why not? I haven't talked about him in a while.
Timmy!
You know, Sarasota Tim.
Sarasota who?
Yeah, I know. Sarasota who? He's been so boring, so boring, so boring. I haven't watched anything. I still haven't watched anything. Have not watched a single video of his in I don't know how long. But, Darling put out a video and showed that Tim is indeed living with Tammy in a condo apartment, whatever it is. But yeah, I just call it a condo. It's in Florida, so it's probably a condo, right? Apparently, they lived there many moons ago. It's the same place that Fred and Raphael live, where they used to live, and now they're back. She's there, and here's the thing. Now, I forgot to do it beforehand, but I will leave a link to anybody who, I'm sure everybody saw Darling's video, but I'll leave a link to it anyway. But it's all the stuff. It's the Zillow listing of their place and how much it is, and the same paintings on the wall. It's a furnished apartment or condo, whatever, the whole nine. So anyway, the thing is anyone really shocked? I mean, not to play it down or anything, but I'm playing it down. Is anybody really shocked does anybody really not go, well, yeah, I thought it, but didn't have any proof. This just confirms it. And that's pretty much what it is in my eyes. It's just confirmation, because it's like, ooh, Tim's living with Tammy? Yeah. Yeah, he's really not living in his trailer? Yeah. We've been saying that for a while now. And here's the thing. Let's be realistic about it. Tim's running around. See, Tammy has a red caddy, right? So what's Tim doing? Well, I'm going to run around and I'm going to look at caddies, and I'm going to pretend I'm looking at caddies, so that way later when I'm driving around in that big fancy red caddy, I can say it's mine and I just bought it, and I can tell you, yeah, I'm not rich, folks. I had to take out a note, folks, and yeah, I got me a new cat. Yeah, we all know how it works, Tim. It's not, just because we're stupid people on YouTube doesn't mean we're stupid people on YouTube. It's real easy to figure out. And why he would sit down and do the, oh, I want this woman and I need a woman like this. Well, Tammy's right there, is beyond me. And again, I used to is the operative word here, have a little bit of sympathy for Tammy and was like, oh, the poor chick. And no, not anymore. That shit's out the window. She leaves and comes back and leaves and comes back. He does this shit. He plays this game. She's right there with him. She's involved. She's not an innocent bystander. She is a player in this game. For her to sit by, what's up, Carrie Jo, and everybody else who's coming in. For her to just sit by and watch him sit there around his little campfire and, oh, I wish I had me a sweet little thing. And no, she is definitely a player in all this. I don't care what anybody says. So I don't feel sorry for her one bit. We all seen, them on their cruises and how he treats her. We all saw him on the beach when the lady was giving her a massage and he was treating the lady like shit. We all see how the great fucking, crushing it for Christ, make your bed and get blessings and serve the Lord and everything, treats people like fucking garbage, like everyone's beneath him and he's nobody. And she is a player in all of it. Shingate, everything. I don't pity her one single bit. She deserves every single bit of the garbage treatment that he gives her. She deserves everything that he takes from her and he uses her for. I don't pity her a bit. So why do you hide everything? Why do you hide the fact that you're living in sticks and bricks? Why do you hide the fact that you're with Tammy? Why? Well, it's easy. It's real simple, right? A poor, single man on Social Security, living in his travel trailer, just trying to get by. And I need gas money, folks. And I need coffee money so I can pay it forward. That single man living in his trailer all by him little lonesome is going to get a lot more donations than some guy shacked up with some hoe bag in a fucking condo. It's easy. It's real easy. That's why Timothy's doing what he's doing. That's why Timmy's a lying piece of shit. It's all about the ducats, the cash, the Gitas, the money, yo. The greenbacks. He doesn't care about nothing else but money. We know that. We've known that for a long time. We know it to be true because he defrauded the government to get money and he doesn't care. And this is what I'm going to say about Tim, and I think this is the whole thing in a nutshell. Timmy is very aware of his mortality. Very, very aware. He reads the little things that you're only going to live till 73, then your lights out. No one's promised tomorrow. Live your life like today. Fuck a doctor. You don't need insurance. Nothing. Timmy is very, very aware of his mortality. He knows he's going to drop dead any day now. Time is a ticking. And he knows it. So he's going to go out, spend money, do whatever the hell he wants because it doesn't matter. If he has a car note that he can't pay, he'll just die and who cares? Somebody else will have to deal with it. Just like he said, if he has to go into the hospital and get something done, He'll just get it done and leave, and he won't pay because I'll be dead soon. Don't care. That's Timmy's philosophy, and I think that wholeheartedly. Now, this is just my little prediction and the way I feel, but I think that is actually the way Tim thinks right now. I don't care. I'll go get a Tesla. So what if I don't pay it off? I'm going to be dead in a couple years anyway. And that's the way he feels. Plus, he can get whatever he wants. He can go spend, and because he's got Tammy money. He can go over there, stay in that place whenever he wants, sit down, eat this, eat that. He can go get whatever, lay back, run around. He can go buy 16 more handguns. He can go buy another car. He can get whatever he wants. As long as he's a little zing fetcher, he can do whatever the fuck he wants. Then when the 21st rolls around and the Google check comes in, woohoo! I go buy some more stuff. And on the 22nd, what's Timmy doing? Showing you all the shit that he's buying. Timmy don't care about nothing. All he cares about is getting as much money in his fat little, nasty little, pokey ass, touchy fingers as he can. And as soon as it gets in his hand, it's gone. Because it doesn't matter, folks. No one's promised tomorrow, and I'm going to drop dead soon, so I don't give a fuck what kind of debt I run up. I'll tell you I'm debt-free. I'll tell you I'm a minimalist, and I have a house and a trailer and a truck and a car. I'm going to go buy another fucking car, and I'm going to drive her car, and I got me a collaborator, and I'm going to find me a girlfriend, and I'm going to go do whatever the fuck I want. I'm going to get me a Rolex. I'm going to get me 10 more pairs of shoes, but I'm still a minimalist, and I'm debt-free because Tim doesn't give two shits about nothing but Tim and money. And I think it's all because he is very aware of his mortality. All right, that's my little Timothy thing. Let me come over here and see what you fine folks are saying. I'm sorry I ignored you, but when I get on a roll, I don't want to get sidetracked, and you people sidetrack me. Based on Fridge Gate, he doesn't have much else to offer other than zing fetching. Touche. What's up, Cajun Kev? Amen. Yes, we are. I haven't talked about
Timmy
in a while, so I'm going to talk a little bit about
Timmy
because he's doing dumb shit. And Darling busted him. Well, whoever, I don't know who did it and gathered everything up, but Darling made a very good video. And Darling's the one, whenever she puts out something, she usually gets a good 6, 7, 8, 10,000 views on stuff. So she is the one to spread the Timmy news. But I'm still king of the haters, so doesn't matter, darling, how many views you get. I'm still king of the haters. Oh, yes, at least I'm fucking king of something, for Christ's sake. I always wonder what happened to Pam and Gary. I always wonder what happened to Tim's one true love. Oh, Jolene. Now there's a woman. She's just the best. She can do this. She can do that. She can make a salad with radishes in it and everything, folks. Now it's a woman. But I'll settle for fucking Edgar Winter over here. You could put down the little paintbrush and God in the desert and help Tater. That little paintbrush. Oh, man. Darling and Squirrel Bay Prairies give Tim a 1-2 punch. Darling always does great video. I mean, the time, the effort, the research, very well done. Very, very well done. Always. Lala Oil was another one who put together some really good stuff and found some stuff. But yeah, Darling is on top of the game when it comes, in my opinion. The video Darling made was so good, I had to watch it 3 times. There you go. You missed Timmy commentary? I can't stand him. I really can't. He's so boring. I'm so tired. This is something new because I'm just so tired. But it's really not new. Like I said, did it really surprise anybody? It didn't surprise me at all that he's been with Tammy the whole time and then that they're living in a sticks and bricks. It doesn't surprise me at all. He's running around spending money like he got it, like he can go out back and pick it off a tree. So you know Tammy's there. And yeah, her kids are the only ones that have any brains. Yeah, Jolene's crotch shots. Unsolved mystery. That's right. It was good stuff. But yeah, he doesn't. Yeah. That's right. King of the haters. Oh my God. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, and everybody knew when he was sick and he's sitting there and he's showing off his pistolas in a house, and he's sitting there with his patch on his eye, and he's at his friend's house getting taken care of. And you knew it was her. I did, because what does Tim do with everybody, everywhere he goes? Hey, look, this is Jim's house. Here's his mailbox. This is his address. This is the street he lives on. That's his neighbors over there. They have a white car. If you miss it, if you pass the white car, you miss it. Back up and pull in this driveway. Here's their front door. Here's the keyhole. This is the keypad. Here's their entry code. Doot, 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 doot. Let's go on in. Here's their living room. Here's their bedroom. This is where she keeps her jewelry. He does everything. He tours the whole house, shows you everything that they have, goes into the garage, shows you their cars, their fucking everything. He shows you every square inch of their house and tells you their name and everything. So why didn't he do it then? When he was in there at my friend's house with my eye patch, holding up my pistolas. Because he was with Tammy. He's not going to run around and show the address and all that other shit then. That's exactly what he was doing. Because, everywhere he goes, he doxes those poor people. He tells them their social security number is. Here's the login to their computer. This is where they keep their computer. Here's their bank card. I mean, Tim tells everything. And he doesn't show shit when he's in Tammy's house, does he? His response to Darning's video this morning, he called the video, Sarasota Tim exposes himself. See, I don't watch him. I don't know what's going on. Only what I hear is what I hear. I can't stand him. He has such a punchable face. Such a punchable face. I can't stand him. I can't stand the way he talks. I can't stand the way he laughs. I can't stand the lies. I can't stand the fact that everything he has is the best, and if you don't have what I have, it's junk. I can't stand the fact that he just constantly the same shit. I'm not watching him go to fucking Walmart. I'm not watching him go to fucking McDonald's and wait for a beep and be all cry baby piss. I can't watch it no more. I can't watch the shit. I don't give a fuck if he goes to Bendover Park. I don't care. I'm not watching the guy no more. He's boring as fuck. I'll just listen to everybody else yabber about him, and if like this pops up, well, they found out for sure. Here's the Zillow post. This is their, look, the picture. Look, there's that. Look, there's the wall vent. Look, there's that. I'm like, okay, this is worth talking about. Still ain't going to go over and watch his fucking videos because I don't care. I listen to Darling. I listen to whoever else talks. I Miss Vicky. I watch Ray for as long as I can stand looking at Tim's fucking face and listen to his mouth. Oh, man, I keep forgetting his name. The other guy. What is that guy's name that does the stuff? But yeah, I watch him too. And that's how I see Timmy. I don't click on him. I will refuse to give him a click, a view, a watch, a like, a credit, anything. Fuck him. He does think everybody's stupid, that he can just, because his people are stupid. They are stupid. That's coming. I'm getting ready to talk about Tater here in a moment. Uno momento, por favor. Queensland, Australia. Hello. Well, welcome. From down under. Has no friends in Arizona. Tim has very few friends, if you ask me. Just coincidence that Wayne and Diane left at the same time. I don't know. But yeah, see, he's so used to being able to lie and say his to say his things. Well, yeah. That was another thing I didn't know until I watched the one Darling video that, Tim used to comment and do this and that over on Rusty. He was a big Rusty fan. So, yeah, that explains a lot. But, yeah, Tim's used to be able to just sit on here and say, don't listen to anybody, folks. Only listen to me, folks. Don't listen to anybody. And PPP, they're not loans, and it's payroll protection. And I had to payroll, and I had to keep the lights on. I didn't do none of that. And don't worry, folks, I'm not doing this. And don't worry, folks. And don't worry, folks. And hey, retired 62, folks, and you don't need health insurance, folks. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. Ain't nothing more important than your health. Don't need insurance. Fuck a doctor. They're going to kill you. Health is wealth. Health is wealth. And all that other dumb shit. And they go, and you can show Tim going, you're a fucking moron. And you go, hey, Tim just called you a moron. He did not. He did not. You're taking it out of context. You just make things up. So he's used to being able to say whatever the fuck he wants, and everybody going, Timmy, Jeff, catch it for Christ, Timmy, yeah. He's used to that. He thinks everybody is dumb as all his followers are, but everybody's not. So, enough of Timmy. Yes, go over and watch Darling's video if you have not. Another excellent one. Per the usual. But again, don't let your britches get too big there, darling. I'm still king of the haters. All right. What we got here? They'll be coming for Dimwitty on his CV loan sue. He's such a moron. How say would it be if someone with the means and inclination to have a private investigator checking Timmy's background? This morning he went out on his way to say he still makes money on his Social Security at 62 viral video. Do you know why he went out of his way to say that? Is because he watched Darling and he watches everybody. He watches everybody. He don't watch me no more because I don't talk about his ass no more. Having a hard time typing. Yeah, excellent videos. All right, let's move away from that moron to another moron. Let's see. Where is good old there he is.
You see that little check mark?
Yeah. Let's talk about Nomadic Fanatic.
Who the fuck is Nomadic Fanatic?
Yes, it's Thursday Eve. Yep, I was lazy. I didn't feel like doing the video and editing and all that other bullshit. Well, hell yeah, of course. Everybody loves the Timmy stuff. But I don't do it that much anymore. That's why my channel's going to go away, because if Tim isn't around and Tim didn't have a channel, I wouldn't have anything to talk about, and I wouldn't have a channel either, because all I do is ride the coattails of Sarasota Tim, because I'm king of the haters and I got no content of my own, so I'm not talking about Timmy, and I'm still fucking here. It's the first time I talked about Timmy in a while. So everybody else can go run with it. Talk about Timmy every day. I don't care. I can't stand the man. Sorry. Yes, that's right. I said it. I'm a hater for sure. I'm not just doing commentary. I can't stand him. I can't stand to look at him. I can't stand the sound of his voice anymore. And what really pisses me off is that he gets away with all this shit of reporting people all the time, over and over and over and over again, which is against policy. So I don't know why YouTube lets him get away with the bullshit that he does. I guess maybe if everybody else put up 15 fucking videos a day, maybe you could do whatever you wanted to here on YouTube. You'd think that after, 7 or 8 or 9 times of copyright striking all these channels and getting wah, 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 YouTubers go, okay, that's enough of this fucking guy, and fucking start giving him strikes. I just saw something the other day about that dude. What was it? The other dude. Yeah, there's Life and Vibe. The one that did the video about Life and Vibe. I like King of the Haters. I've been told I'm the queen, queen of mean. Yes, thank you. Zachary Michael. Yes, thank you. I saw a thing a couple days ago that he said JJ and Bev gave him a copyright strike. So I guess Timmy's laying low and he doesn't want to get in trouble for filing all the false copyright strikes. So I guess he's having JJ and Bev do it. Oh, man. Fucking people. Lil E and Timmy both have trippy ass craniums. Not the same, but trippy as fuck. Yeah. He's the one that talks Tim into doing all kind of dumb shit. Come on, Tim. Go get another pistola. We'll go get some ammo and we'll go down and we'll shoot stuff. Come on, Tim, don't worry about it. You come walking in Walmart. I made you a couple of shirts. I'm going to go in and hang them on the rack. You come around and find me and film it like they're on there. Yeah, you know, JJ. Go ahead, Tim. Ask your people how to, because remember a while back, here I said I was done talking about this dipshit. But a while back, you remember Tim sat down and he was saying about, yeah, my friend, I know I'm real repetitive. I know I do the same stuff. And because my friend JJ, he told me that I'm doing this and I need to do this and that and the other thing. But I know, and he's giving me some advice. So, he's saying, dude, quit fucking going to Walmart 19 times a day. Quit doing the same shit. Go ask the people what they want to see. So Tim, hey, what do you want? Again, thanks to Ray. So I don't have to watch Timmy. I can watch Timmy for a little bit as long as I can stand him. And then Ray talks so I don't have to watch his face the whole time. So I can actually stand watching some of his shit. Oh my God, he's just so annoying. Fake badge brothers. What's Doc saying? All anyone has to do is go to Zillow and type in the condo and it's going to pop up. Yeah, isn't it great? Hey, what's up? Yeah, that shit's fucking hilarious to me. How come this JJ guy is getting blocked by Tim for suggesting he not be such a dipshit? There's Tim and JJ and Step Brothers too. Now that you moved into the condo with Tammy, Tim, we have so much more room for activities. Did we just become best friends? Yep. Sarasota Tim and JJ. Step Brothers too. I like it. All right. Poor T-Bucket. No poor T-Bucket. She deserves it all. She's, like I said, she's a player in the game too. Oh man. But yeah. So there you go. Tim, I wasn't surprised to hear. Darling did a great job on the video. She even said that somebody else brought to light, whoever that was. Tip of the hat to you. But yeah. She's just as much of a player, and I wasn't very surprised to hear the news was confirmed for sure. But yeah. And don't worry, the next birthday or holiday or whatever, she'll be taken off to go down without Timothy Baker, Taker, Faker, Flathead Flounder of Florida to see her kids because they want no parts of that scamming ass claiming their kids as his grandkids. Oh, that still pisses me off. That irks me more than just about anything, almost anything. Go watch the Cybertruck video. Pay attention to the reflection in the sunglasses towards the end of the video. I will not watch him. I will not watch him in a bus. I will not watch him. Never mind. Anyway, On the tater. Tater tot. Tater tot, tater tot, tater tot. I got to talk about the tater because he's out there. All right. I know everybody's doing it. Everybody does it. But I don't care what anybody says. This just goes to prove that it's not the locals. It's not the homeless. It's not the druggies. Well, they're doing stuff too. But it's the nomads. It's the schoolies. It's the van builders. It's all the people that's out there doing the van builds and the bus builds because, as I'm told, why are you picking on him? Everybody does it. Well, then everybody is destroying the desert because Tater's out there sanding the bus and there's paint chips and paint dust and everything and all this shit. And it's just, we already know he has a big pile of garbage and the this and the that and the everything. There's shit everywhere and he does not give two shits.
Paint right on the bare metal without priming. I know that because I can literally take the paint off and see the bottom. There's the paint. There's the aluminum. There's no primer in it.
Just throw it down.
And so like for here, for instance, this was a thin strip of reflective tape. And as I'm heating it and pulling it off, the paint is coming off with the reflectix.
So when he sands over that spot, what's going to happen? There's going to be paint chips and shit and metal shit flying everywhere. Is he going to go vacuum it up or anything? No. So why? Why is this allowed? And why does everybody condone this stuff? Why don't the nomads go, look, we come to Quartzsite all the time. You're fucking destroying the place. We don't want to come. We want to come to the desert because it's the desert, right? We come here. We don't want to park on fucking paint chips and metal chips and this and that and that. But everybody does it. So if everybody does it, then it's not the locals. It's not the this or that. It's you people. It is you RVers, you nomads. You are the ones that live there, and you are the ones that are doing your bus builds and your van builds and everything else and doing shit like this in the desert and destroying the ecosystem. You, not the locals, not the Mexicans, not the druggies, not the homeless. You're doing it. So stop trying to pass the buck and blame everybody else. It's you people, the nomads. And this is your tater. And he's sanding shit and everything. He's not wearing any PPE. Now, if you do stuff in real life, in normal life, if you work in a body shop and somebody were to come in and you were sitting there pounding out dents and sanding cars and getting them ready for paint, and you're just standing there, you got no gloves on, you just got a t-shirt and a baseball cap on, and you're just, guess what's going to happen? Fines and all kinds of shit, and you're going to get fired, and I mean, it's going to be closed down, all kinds of shit. But these morons can stand out there, no gloves, no respirator, no nothing, no PPE at all. No PPE at all. No personal protective equipment at all. And so what if he has that little catch bag to catch some of the shit, the dust? And right here is another thing that he should have been doing for sure. Look where he's at and look where he's sanding.
It has just started.
I don't know about you, but I know if that was my bus, if that was my engine compartment, if that was my air filters for my engine right inside that grate, I sure as hell would have put some plastic or something inside there and wrapped stuff up and covered it before I went sanding over everything. Sure, you're in the desert and there's dust and everything, but why add paint chips and paint dust to it? That is so stupid. Don't. It doesn't make any sense. And now let's get to the thing about what everybody's saying. Yes. I don't know. Maybe everybody paints their bus with house paint. Why not? He put a fucking house door on the outside, didn't he? He went and stuck up some fucking entry door. Not even an entry door. It looks like an inside door, but a door with regular glass panels on it. So I guess throwing some house paint on your bus, why not? And again, I don't know. Maybe that's the status quo. Maybe that's the norm. Maybe I'll get in the comments, well, you're stupid. That's what everybody does. That's what they all do. Everybody paints their stuff with house paint. Well, I know if I was going to put all that time and all that work and all that effort into my naughty bus, I sure as hell wouldn't be putting some fucking one coat exterior house paint on my vehicle. I'm sorry. If I'm doing all that shit, I want paint. I'd be fucking taking stuff off. That's another thing. If you're going to paint stuff, the outside of your bus, why are you going to install outlets and this and that and put cameras and all kinds of lights and all kinds of extra bullshit on the outside? Why not wait till you're done? Sure, rough it in, just like when you're building a house. Rough in the electric, rough in the plumbing. Sure. Drill a hole, throw the wires through, put some tape around the wires, and let them hang. Run your plumbing. Cut the hole. Put a pipe out. Cap the end. And leave it. Then paint your shit. Then put on your fucking cameras and your this and your that and your outlets and all that other stuff. Yes, there is, as a matter of fact. Or even if you are gonna do something silly like use house paint on it, you would definitely have to get some kind of clear coat and seal and everything else to lock that shit in. Because even though it's exterior house paint, it's not going to last. It's going to fade. It's going to chip. It's going to peel. I don't know. I don't know. What did he say? I just study psychiatry, so I'm not bus-belt genius like Tater, but I would think it's a certain paint. It is a certain paint that holds up to all that stuff. He needs to paint his dirty gray shorts. Yeah. But yeah, it just, I don't know, man. It's, again, if I was putting all that time and effort into it, I would want paint that's going to look nice and it's going to last and it's going to hold up. But then again, I wouldn't put a house door with regular glass on it that is going to get shattered by the first rock that hits it. I don't know. But hey, it's Tater. What are you going to do? But the whole thing is like I said, rough it out, then paint your bus. Then you can go ahead and hook your little cameras up and mount them and all that shit and finish everything up. But why go put all that stuff on to have to tape over it or take it off? Like I said, just like if you ever were in a construction site or if you ever worked construction, you went in, they rough in stuff. You frame it up and they rough in the plumbing, they rough in the electrical and all that other good shit. Then the guys can go ahead and put up the drywall because all the stuff's there. You don't go put up the drywall and then the plumber comes and goes, hey, let's pound some holes in this drywall, run our pipes, and then we'll fucking patch all the holes. That's not the way it works. And then after the plumbers are done patching from punching holes and then the electrician comes in and goes, hey, we got to put some electrical box in. Let's put some holes in the fucking drywall and run our wires and put our boxes and our switch plates on. No, it doesn't work that way. You run your shit, you rough it in, and then you do your thing, and then you put your fixtures and everything on. You don't, I don't. But what do I know? I'm not a nomad out in the desert destroying the ecosystem and everybody cheering me on, and it's just allowed. So when the nomads start crying and whining and bitching and moaning because they raised the prices to do this, or they raised the prices to do that, or you can't fucking camp here anymore, or if you want to do this, you got to do this and pay this extra, it's because of shit like this. Because somebody's going to see all these people sanding, throwing paint chips and metal chips and all this other shit all over the desert, sanding fucking an entire bus, letting that shit blow all over the place. And someone's going to go, I mean, California doesn't want to have water because they want to save a fucking smelt fish. But all the lizards and everything else that live in the desert, we're going to kill with fucking paint dust and metal chips and everything else because the Nomad's got to do a bus build. And this guy's got to do a van build. And hey, they paid their $24 a month. They can do whatever the hell they want. Well, I think it's sad because, like I said, if you walk into some place and some guy's over there sanding some drywall, finishing some drywall so the painters can come in, and he's just standing there, just sanding away, yeah, OSHA's going to come in and go, okay, violation. What's this? Well, since this guy isn't wearing a respirator and he's not having any gloves on and he's not wearing ear protection, what else aren't they doing? And they're going to start walking around and digging. But if you go out in the desert and you live the free, cheap, and easy life, you can destroy your surroundings that you rely on to live for free, and no one gives a shit. I think it's ridiculous. And that's my idea with Tater. And yes, where is Wayne and where is Diana? Tater said they both took off and he's there all by him, little lonesome. So there you go. You know it's going to be a fiasco because if Wayne ain't around to help Tater, Lord knows what can happen. Wayne may not be the brightest bulb in the bunch, and he may not be too purty, but at least he does have some knowledge and some skills, and he keeps Tater from doing dumb shit most of the time. I even heard Tater say, it took me and Randy and somebody. I'm like, oh my God, you got Randy helping you? Well, no wonder it ain't working. Fucking Randy probably sweating all over it. Oh my God. I bet you $5 I can do it faster than you. You know, Mr. Gambling ass. Tater use Valspar paint and a brush from Lowe's. I'll tell you what, when he started pulling out shit, when he was doing the testing on I got some metal from the best and we're going to test the thing. And oh, look at this painter's tape. It's great. Well, yeah, that's what painter's tape is for. That's why it's called painter's tape. Of course, it leaves crisp, nice lines and comes off easy. That's why you use it and not duct tape or fucking. It's painter's tape for a reason. Oh my God. He's such a moron. He's a doofus. But yeah, and then the brushes he's got. I got these brushes and these rollers. And then the nap, he got these big, long, shitty, cheap little roller things for his little thing, for his cage. And the long nap, and he's rolling and it's coming off. What's this? It's all the big long hairs from the shitty nappy rollers. And then he got shitty brushes. They're going to leave all kind. I mean, again, I know you got 2 brushes for $5. Spend $8 on one brush. Get a good brush, dude. It saves you a lot of time and shit in the long run. Why go cheap when it's your bus? It's supposed to last. It's going to be your big, immaculate, naughty bus that is going to be better than everybody else's. And you're fucking cutting all the corners. I don't know. But again, I'm not a nomad. I'm just some poor, lonely nobody sitting in my little studio, pretending to be blind and begging for money. So what the fuck do I know? I'm not out there doing it. Oh, okay. And if you run out of money halfway in the process, you're basically screwed and you can't go anywhere. The end result is a disastrous bus, destroyed bus and can't be resold. Yeah. Well, and the other thing is that the knucklehead has to paint the shit because it's illegal. As I made a video before and showing that Paul Barger used to be the bread trucker. He got a bus. His bus is painted now, but before it was painted, he got pulled over, and one of the tickets that he got was having a yellow bus, which is illegal. So Tater, when he drives around, boom, he's driving his illegal bus until he gets it painted. The sense of entitlement is destroying the environment says a lot about their character. Yeah, that's what I don't understand. It's like you don't shit where you eat, and why are you going to trash your own neighborhood I mean, this is the thing that, and they bitch about, oh, they're closing down this spot. I used to go, I camped there for 10 years, and now I went and they closed it. Well, because you do dumb shit like this. No wonder they close it. He spent a lot of money just getting supplies. Yeah, just getting supplies. And cheap supplies, though. But he still cut corners. Good to know because I'm shaking my head. Darling corrected that mistake with a written statement on the video. Well, I missed that, but yeah. Purdy, that's what I have. I have a Purdy brush. I got a Purdy brush and not a Purdy brush. A Purdy brush. I believe this is a Purdy. It may be. I can't see. I'm blind. I don't think it is a Purdy. It may not be. I may have just lied. Let me see. Still can't see it. No, it is a Purdy. Purd. It's a Purd with a paint splotch. Maybe you can see it on that side. There you go. It's a Purdy. And I use this to paint that shit. They are good brushes, man. Real nice. No flyaways, you see. There isn't no fucking wild hairs sticking out. Real soft. Goes right back into shape. I mean, they are good brushes. Not them fucking... Looked like he was ready to scrape metal with them. Yes, Purdy brushes for sure. This little brush right here. That little brush right there cost me $8. That's an $8 brush. It's a great little brush though. But yeah, man, it's just, I don't know. It's crazy. All right. Let me catch back up to everybody here. Where we at? All those rocks he collected and set up, does he not know? He must leave it as he found it. Well, yeah, isn't that their thing? Leave it better than you found it. Pack it in, pack it out, blah, 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 blah. They run their mouth all the time. Do they actually do it? But yeah, when you're cording off your 7 acres that you claimed for yourself just because you pay your $26 a month. That's right. I paid $180 to live here for 7 months. And by golly, I'm going to set up my rocks. What's up, Luke? I see you made it again. $600 will run off. We'll run off rainbows and freaks. Use pretty brushes, but not on vehicles. No, no, that is Purdy, isn't it? Exactly. You do get what you pay for. Yes, I do take care of my brushes. I actually have a makeup brush thing that I put my brushes in. This thing right here, it's for makeup brushes, but it works real good for these. When you wash your brush out, you don't want to put them like this because the water runs down in here and fucks up your furl. So you hang them in here like so, and they dry that way. You make sure they're formed the way they're supposed to be and all that good shit. But yeah, that's how I take care of my brushes. When I'm done with a session, I stick them all, I clean them all, and put them all in there. But yeah, I always say it is true. You get what you pay for, and it's just like if you skipped. If you if you're doing stuff for work, if you work construction, or even if you work a little bit, and you go out and you get your DeWalt's and all the other bullshit and everything. Now, if you're Johnny homeowner and you're not doing it every day, all day, Yeah, and you go to Harbor Freight and you get some cheap stuff. Okay. Because you're going to use it, what? You have a project at home, you're going to use it, and then it's going to be in a drawer, and you might not use that shit again for another year, or maybe 6 months even. So yeah, you cheap out a little bit, you get some Harbor Freight stuff. But if you're going to use it hard, and you're going to use it every fucking day, you want something, spend the money, because you're going to, and if you're building a bus, and you're going to be doing that shit, and you're going to be doing it for a long time, and it's going to take you 2 weeks or whatever to sand and paint and do whatever, spend the damn money. Man, it just doesn't make any sense. Plus, he's always selling shit on Facebook Marketplace anyway. Use the shit out of it and sell it on Facebook Marketplace. Oh, the great Nomadic Fanatic touched it, and there you go. He can get top dollar. He can get top dollar. Where's it at? I want to play it. I can't find it. Damn it. Oh, poo. Guess I don't have it on here. Oh, there it is. That's right. Here, I'll say that again. What's up, Bird Nest? He'll sell it on Facebook Marketplace.
I'm not on Facebook, so it wasn't me, guys.
I knew I had it somewhere. All right, I have a 20-gallon compressor and good paint gun. So if someone does happen to the truck, I can fix it myself. Yeah, exactly. I have shit that I haven't used in a long time. I got a compound miter saw. I have a compressor down in the basement, and I have a brad gun, a brad nailer, a staple gun, and another. What is the other one? Brad nailer, stapler. Is it a framing gun? No, I don't have a framing gun, but another nailer anyway. But I got 3 guns. I have an impact wrench. I have a small little table saw. I got all kinds. I got sawzalls and circular saws and all kinds of shit. Then I have a little compressor. It's still a big compressor, but I have a compressor up here, a real quiet one that I use to when I use airbrushes and shit. But yeah. I wonder how long till Tater's floors, once he puts weight on them, are going to start warping because of the little white foam boards underneath. I don't know. I wondered how he was doing stuff. There's Linda Redskins. You get what you pay for, and buying good, it will last. Yeah, exactly. I used to tell my one boss that he would go and, because he would go to Harbor Freight and buy stuff. And I'm like, dude, what is the difference if you go out and you spend $100 once, or if you spend fucking $20 16 times? Because you go to Harbor Freight, you get this fucking piece of shit, it lasts a week or 2, and then it takes a dump or something's wrong with it, and you got to go get another one. Just spend the money, man. Jeez. Wayne is buying land in either Concho or Sholo, according to what he said on Mikey's live stream last night. Oh, yeah? Yeah, I didn't watch Mikey's live stream. Well, it was windy as balls. I mean, windy. It was historic. No, it was really windy. And power went out for about 3 hours. So I sat in candlelight, me and the old lady, and just sat down there and yabbered for a while. Funny thing is she said, I'm tired of sitting here in the chair. I'm going upstairs, because our chair, our recliners, mine was stuck up. Hers was down because she went out in the kitchen to get a drink when the power went out. So she came back in and her recliner was down. Mine was up, so mine was stuck up. And she was like, I'm tired of sitting in a chair. I'm going upstairs. So she went upstairs. I sat downstairs for probably about another 20 minutes. And I said, fuck it. So I was stuck camping. So I went upstairs and I blew out the candle stuff and came up the stairs. And as soon as my foot hit the very top step, click, 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 whoop, everything started coming back on. I was like, son of a bitch. She said, are you going to stay up or go back down? I said, well, I got to go back down and set all the clocks and do everything and turn shit on and off. So yeah, we went back downstairs and yeah, it was real romantic all right, wearing our coats because we didn't have any heat. Damn it, where is... There it is. Yeah, when the electric goes, we could still flush. We still have water. We still have hot water because it's our hot water heater. Our water heater is gas, and we can still cook. So we could still take showers and all that good stuff. It's just the heat. I mean, it's a gas furnace, but the blower is electric, so it doesn't come on. But it didn't get too cold. You know, it got down to like 65 in the house. But yeah, so with the wind in this old house, it does come through the. That's why somebody said when I filmed downstairs one time, "Do you have a shower curtain on your?" No, I have a shower curtain rod, a curved one in front of my door, and we have a big blackout curtain in front of it because it keeps that breeze out because the draft comes through there, keeps the heat in. The disadvantages of living in an old house, but it's still better than living in a van because my old ass ain't climbing around on my hands and knees. even Chrome, the king of the van dwellers, he said, "Yep, getting old, getting tired, doesn't want to climb around." He's got his big one now. Tater said in one of his comments that he doesn't live in Arizona. Oh, really? Well, where the fuck does he live at? Looks like he's living there now. Tater complained that the aluminum on the bus wasn't primed. Aluminum requires an etch primer like an acid. He's so stupid. Well, here's another thing that I forget who I was talking to about it, but if you know anything about anything, if you take a steel door, a steel whatever, say, a steel frame, steel body, something, and you take an aluminum hinge and attach it to that steel frame, and then you take, I don't know, maybe another composite something or other door and put it on there, and you have all these different metals touching, they fucking oxidize, corrode, fall apart. I mean, it goes through a hell of a chemical reaction unless you put things like rubber or something in between. But when you have different kinds of metals, depending on what it is, and they're touching and rubbing without, yeah, you have big time issues. Whether it be stainless steel and aluminum and regular steel and iron and it's nuts. You have the ferrous and the non-ferrous metals and what goes on. Yeah, you gotta know a little bit about something. And if you don't know what you're looking for, even the fucking University of YouTube ain't gonna help you out. Tater could be having money woes. I suppose we will never know. Yeah, he's like Timmy. He's got plenty of money, or so he says. And he just buys, as soon as he's just like the same way. He gets money, hits his hand, he's got to spend it. Got to. I got tools that I bought when I started in the mechanic field, and that was 52 years ago. Yeah, Doc, I got a lot of stuff from back in the day too. I got old brake tools to do the old drum brakes and shit. Yeah, I got all that shit. I have no use for it anymore. Glad you got your power back, been there and done that with the cold and heat, but at least with heat, you can take a cold shower and cool off. Yeah. Well, you can put on a coat too. It wasn't too bad. As long as it's not fucking like, 10 degrees outside and then the heat's off for a long time, because then your pipes freeze and all that other bullshit. Either that or you got to crack your valve and let the water run so it doesn't freeze. Then you got a fucking outrageous water bill. But yeah, it's always something. Did you watch USA beat Canada's ass in hockey the other night after they booed the national anthem? No, I did not watch that. I kind of stay away because I got a lot of Canadian friends, and I do like Canada, so I don't get into that pissing match. I think that 51st state horseshit is just that. But, that's just my opinion. I don't care. And that's the thing. You don't have to agree with me. I say it on every video. You don't have to agree with me. That's never the point. That's not the point. I don't care. You don't have to agree with everything I say. You don't have to be all pissy and stomp off and whine and do whatever because we don't agree. I really don't give a shit. As long as you just don't get too crazy and out of whack and start name calling and doing all kinds of shit, then I don't care. Disagreements are disagreements. If we all thought the same, this would be a boring ass place to live. How do you paint a bus in the dusty desert? I don't know. Isn't that why we have things called paint booths? All sealed up with exhaust fans and everything, and it's nice and clean in there, and you put on your little suit and you go in. Yeah, well, hey, what the fuck do I know? I don't know anything. I'm not a nomad. I'm just some poor begging guy who pretends to be blind so I don't have to work so I can get millions and millions of dollars from the government, from Social Security disability, because, oh my Lord, the money, I'm just swimming in it, but it still isn't enough, so I'm just an old grifting beggar here on the YouTubes pretending to be blind in my studio, stuck in my mommy's basement. What would I know? I don't know nothing. The only thing I do know is I'm the king of the haters. No one is more of a hater than me. I'm the king of the haters. Just ask all the haters. The ones with the hate channels that talk about nothing but hate. Call me the king of the haters. They would know because they're hateful pieces of shit. Yeah, galvanized shit and on aluminum and this and that. And yeah, that's what I'm saying. You put all the different kind of metals together, you're asking for trouble. How much did Tater pay for the bus, you guys think? What was it, 14? 16? I forget. Agnes, Nomadic Fanatic's #1 fan. The beginning. The Magic Full Bus. It has the price in it. I forget how much it was exactly. Yeah, it's like for the no slip stuff for your steps, when you put a little sand in your paint on your steps so you don't slide when it gets wet. He's going to have a nice non-slick bus. It's Pod Steve. Isn't the Tater a peach? He is. He's a special kind of feller. I used to fix up horse trailers. I did all the body work myself. I used to build trailers. I worked at Fruhoff. You know what Fruhoff is? You know, Fruhoff trailers, Great Dane trailers, and the like. Yeah, I worked at Fruhoff for a couple years. Back in 1982. And back then, way back then, I made $16.67 an hour. I'll never forget it. To start, when I started, I was making 18 something when I left. And back then, whew, baby. And the other thing is I had one weekend a month off. That was it. So I had no time to spend all that wonderful money I was making. My first wife, she had no problem spending it. We had a nice new bed one day when I got home. We had nice new end tables one day when I got home. We had a nice new TV another day when I got home. But yeah, back in 1982, that was damn good money back in the day. Oh, that's right. I'm lying. I never worked. I sucked off the government my entire life. I'm just a worthless old piece of shit faking being blind. I keep forgetting. Sorry, guys. Remember doing the power failure in 64, closed off the kitchen and had a gas stove to put. Yeah. They always say, don't turn on your oven to heat your house. Fuck that. I'll bake a pie if I have to. If it comes down to it and the electric's off and there's no heat, guess what? I'm turning the stove on. I'm turning the oven on. Tater could paint the bus with bed liner. Yeah, there you go. Like his funny camper van Kevin. That's it. I am a Tater hater. Proof's right over there. Says, I'm a Tater hater. And then down there it says, put your pants on, Tim. That's another thing I'm a piece of shit for, because I sell hate merchandise. Tough shit. Don't like it? Like I said, you can go outside and play hide and go, fuck yourself. I can't stand that guy. I can't stand to watch him, to talk about him. Your Majesty. That's right. King. Yeah, I know a couple people that did shit with rattle cans, but hey, it wasn't meant to last. Less than 20K for the butt. Yeah. Agnes is the shit, man. Good stuff. Good stuff for sure. I lived in the Mag for 7 years with no hot water heater, and no refrigerator, but I would not resort to begging. Well, you don't know how to do it then. You got to beg. Even if you don't beg, Once you're accused of begging, you might as well fucking beg. That's my philosophy. Everybody said, yeah, he's a beggar, he's this, he's that, he's a grifter, he's that, hit the grift button, he got this, he got... Well, if I'm going to be accused of it, send me money. Give me money. I want money. I'm only here for money. I don't give a shit about nothing, none of you guys. I just want money. I'm a fake blind guy. That's right. Fuck them doctors. They don't know what they're talking about. My eyesight's fine. Why go out and make a good living? Earn $50, $60, $70, $80,000 a year when you can just sit at home and suck off the government, as they say, and make a whopping $20,000 a year and cross your fingers that you can fucking eat and keep the lights on. But hey, as long as you're faking it and you're lazy and you're just sitting in your mommy's basement pretending to be a YouTube star, just beg away. That's all my life is for. Why? Why not? If that's what they say, it must be true, right? I heard it on YouTube. It got to be true. Some sad, lonely old guy who walks around and says dumb shit said so it must be true. Blue Van Dan stuck in the desert, end of troubles, nightmare. Dan always got problems. Mixing metals like that will also cause electrical issues. Yeah, that's true too. That is true. Yeah, BBD, he's always got some shit going on, doesn't he? $30 an hour. Registration coming up on a new camper van I got last year in California. All I gotta say is ouch. Ain't that a bitch? Let's see. During the cold snap of Christmas 21, I had to have boiling water on the stove constantly to keep from freezing. Yeah, ain't that a bitch? Yeah, I'm looking at getting a power station just on account of because at least I can plug in the fridge and the freezer, keep all that fucking expensive meat from going bad. I started working at 67. My first job was an insurance company, paid me $63 a week. Yeah, there you go. Common sense. Tater's paint job will look like undercoating after painting in highway and sand and dirt. I know, it doesn't make any sense, but hey. Send it to Blind Bat. That's right. Go get them, boys. Go shit on Tater's painted bus. I don't have it turned on. That's why I'm not doing it. Yeah. Stuck in a broken down school bus in the desert. Woohoo! I wish I was a YouTube star, 108 subscribers. Yeah, 40. Tater's doing a hillbilly way of painting. No offense to hillbillies. They can be great innovators. That's right. Dan makes his own troubles. I started as a school janitor after school. Then the Army said I was their man. Earned $327.30 a month. Damn. It's just, again, you got, people like the Bob and others that are like, oh, this is the shit. It's free, cheap, and easy. Escape the man, escape society, run away, live your childlike wonder, skip through the fucking desert and just live free, cheap. And look, he just makes video after video. Lives on $1,000 a month. Lives in this van for $600 a month. Lives on $400 a month in this Prius. Lives on $1,000 a month in this converted blah, 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 blah. It's the great. He's happier than anybody could be living in sticks and bricks. He shits in a bucket and it's better than any toilet you could ever see. This is the greatest life ever. And then we cut to Well, I'm stuck here in the desert, and my engine don't work. I got no money. I got no insurance. I got to get fucking water. I got to do this. Oh, my God, this is that. This is this. This is that. Oh, my God, this sucks. I got to start a GoFundMe. People send me money. Oh, my God. We got Mikey looking at his fucking PayPal. Oh, you guys got to help me out. Yeah, contribute to my payout because I need this and I need... Well, it's the greatest fucking cheap, easy life. Why do you guys need all this money? My poor blind ass. I'm in the house. I got bills. When I flick the switch, yeah, it comes on, but I got a bill that comes in every month. I can't just throw stuff out in the sun in the desert and go, ta-da! I don't pay $24 or $26 a month to live for 7 months. No, it costs me money. They don't need your money. They're living a free, cheap, and easy life. I need your money. That's right. See, I know how to beg. Cap Jack, what up, man? How you be doing? See you there hanging out with Tina, and thank you for making the little thing for me, you and Tina. I enjoyed it. I did use it already. I do thank you. This Flatlander made moonshine at home about 20 years ago. Was as good as the hillbillies. That's right. Ah, yeah, the good old days, huh? The good old days. Just think about how much the nomads are going to start whining when the government starts selling off BLM land to pay off the national debt. Yeah, right? It could happen. It could happen. They could say, hey, fuck it. We're not relying on nobody. Hey, I hear there's oil under quartzite. And they're going to start drilling. All you guys, all you fucking mobile hobos, out. I break my neck observing 360-degree sunsets. There you go. I'm not out there with the sunsets. I have to paint mine. This is how I look at my sunsets. Oh my. I thought I was going to end up living in a vehicle years ago, started doing the math and thought better find a different route and then ended up and it still doesn't. I just better start getting my priorities right and send all my coffee membership support to BP. That's right. Damn it. I don't care if you got to eat cat food. Send me your money. I'm going to be like Tim, have $100,000 in my hand. I'm going to go out and buy me 2 brand new vehicles, pay cash for $100,000, and then I'm going to drive across the country to Laughlin, Nevada. Can you people send me some money? Or how about instead of buying me a coffee, buy me a tank? Good old Timmy. Billy Ranger was here a few moments ago. Thanked me for the cleanup efforts we have done here. Ironwood. Oh, the Ironwood stuff. Yeah, he's still doing that thing. The big Ironwood meetup. Of course, that is a trove of rare earth minerals. So you all need to leave. We have to scrape the ground now. Bye-bye, van life. Yeah, that's right. Remember, everybody wants these electric vehicles? Well, we can't find the ore that we need to make the batteries. Well, it just so happens that historic winds blew and blew some sand away and unearthed some materials that we could use right here in Quartzite. It just happens to be under the naughty bus. Oh, that's not precious metals. That's just paint chips from Tater sanding his bus. We already mortgaged our mineral rights in national parks to China. Yeah, that's it. They controlled half the land, most of the food. Trump will drill, baby drill, move over Tater. That's it. We need your shit. Do Woody Woodpecker again. Good old Timothy. That's right. You know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about
Timmy.
You know that guy.
Because one thing I got, plenty of money.
That's right. Plenty of money. Please get me coffee money. Please buy me a tank of gas. Please, please. But one thing I got is plenty of money. I'm going to go and look me at a Rolex. If you fucks don't start sending me more coffee money, I'm going to have to actually be nice to Tammy and rub her nasty ass feet or something. Come on, help a brother out. Thank you. Thank you. I try. We're getting tar balls on the beach. Really? I was heading north. It's coming from underneath the ocean floor. Weird how much oil is out there. Yeah, it makes you wonder. Plenty of money in one eye. Like I said, when I was watching Ray's video the other night, his eye was looking rough. First time live here. Been watching your channel for a while. I love it. Well, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Welcome to the shit show. That's why they're fighting in Ukraine. The rare earth minerals are on the Ukrainian-Russian border, but on the Ukrainian side. Coming to you from for Circle of Hell. Hard to see out this bug eye. No zings here. I gotta go fetch me a zing and a biscuit. I guess I'll go and drive over to my trailer. To my crasher. She's sleeping in and she doesn't like it when I make noise and make my vidges. I can't be crushing it for Christ here, so I gotta go get a zing and a biscuit, bring it back, and then I gotta drive over to the crasher so I can do some crushing it for Christ. And then I'll come back and rub her feet so she buys me a Cadillac. So she lets me look at a Tesla. Yep, he did sign that. That was one of his things. Big portion of offshore. No drilling. That's right. I want a zing and a biscuit. Yes, Tim is living with Tammy in a condo right there where Fred and Raffaella live. Actually, where they used to live years and years ago. Same place. Not same apartment, but same complex. Yep. He's faking it. They got on Zillow. Yes, there you go. Watch the Darling video. Explains it all. Shows the Zillow listing with the painting because it's a furnished place. Everything was there, so the paintings in the same spot. The AC, excuse me, register on the wall, the same couch, the same everything. It's the same. It's the listing on Zillow is the same as where Tim is with Tammy when he's sick with his eye patch and all that shit. That's right. Put your pants on, Tim. Damn it, man. I think Timmy has plenty of his cat lady money. That's right. I do not. I will, after I get off here, I will put one down in the description. I don't know. Good old Dan. I don't know. I think he made a mistake when he sold his property and his house. He should have kept that shit. That fucking homeless hobo stuff in the desert. I don't know. That only lasts so long. Because shit breaks and you need money. I don't care what Bob says. Oh. Yeah. We hung on a drove by my resort lot the other day. Then a white Ford F-250. Cold chills ran down my back. His property was way too much upkeep. Yeah, backup plan. Home base is always good to have. I don't care what anybody says. Even if it is just a plot of dirt with a fucking Home Depot shed on it. It's something that if shit goes bad or whatever, you can still limp home and be there instead of just being stuck out in a vehicle somewhere, God knows where, doing what, crossing your fingers and counting on the rest of these fucking homeless mobile homos that are broke to help you out because they don't give two shits. They claim the one big happy community we got. They don't give two shits. They're worried about pissing in their own bucket. Yeah, I had a hard time pulling up Darling's channel. I had to search Sarasota Tim to find it. But yeah, isn't that weird how you find stuff? I ran down in the golf cart to make sure it wasn't Timmy. No Timmy's allowed. That's right. That's exactly it. Unfortunately, money is what makes the world go around. If you ain't got none, you're fucked. I can't blame Flatter for hiding the fact that he's living with T-Bucket. I would not want anyone to know I was sleeping with an hating female Bigfoot. Well, I mean, hey, not that he's some prize either, but like I said, I used to feel sorry for her, not at all anymore. She deserves everything she gets from that bonehead. She keeps running back to his dumb ass, no matter how shitty he treats her, how bad he talks about her, and how much he pretends that she doesn't exist. He goes from my wife, yeah, my wife and my grandkids and my wife to, I'm in a collaboration to, I want a sweet young thing. Maybe I need to get me a nice little new girlfriend to sit right here on this seat with me. Yeah, he's such a fucking asshole. Where I worked at Walmart, power was off overnight. People are bitching why they don't have generators. Only problem, someone has to call home office to get permission to start them. Oh, really? That's some wild shit. Yeah, we got one down here at the firehouse. It's a big giant one outside, of course, but yeah, it comes on. As soon as the power goes out, it goes, it fires up. If you have health problems, it sucks being homeless and living in a van. It's hard to recover and get back up to. Yeah, I bet. That's what I was saying. You know, I have all these damn doctor's appointments. I go for this checkup and that checkup and then this and then. They don't do none of that shit. They're not sitting there at course. They go, oh, well, I got my doctor's appointment on Tuesday. No, they don't go to the doctors. They don't go to the hospital. They don't go to the dentist. They don't go get nothing checked or done. But it's the great life. I don't know. Whatever. So where did Wayne go? Is he coming back to finish the solo? I don't know. I really don't know. They have been the whole time. She is in on it. She is a player. Timmy drove a Cybertruck today. Oh boy, I hope he gets one. I hope he gets an all-electric vehicle. And he can tell us all about, I can't charge this fucking thing. There's no place to go. I don't know, folks. Just the thought of meeting Sarasota Tim has left me. Yeah, right. Tater said he was going on vacation again after paying the bus. Well, Tater's always on vacation. Some of these guys are going to die out there in Quartzsite in their RVs. Well, yeah, they will. Recovering homeless hobo one day at a time. That's a good one. I'm the person closest to Sarasota Tim. I could drive and pay him a visit. I have a particular set of skills. Timmy have a 265 HOA now. He must love that. Oh yeah. Tell him where he can park, what he can park, what color fucking flowers to plant out front. Don't you just love those HOAs? There is an equality doctor within 50 miles of Quartzsite. Really? I heard there's nothing really around. Everybody runs down and goes across the border down into Mexico. Get their dental shit done and get their prescriptions. Yeah. Tater's brain and his gray shorts. Even in his video today, now I know he was sanding the bus, but before he even started, his fucking shirt was all covered in hair and shit. I don't know, man. Tammy paying all the fees? Most definitely. Timmy don't spend money on anything except Timmy. Timmy was the welfare Cadillac. Anyone remember that song? Yeah. Tater landed Quartzsite. Looks like Skid Row in L.A. Yeah, it does. It does. He's got his tent and everything. All right, gang. Let's see. VV grifting and e-begging has been going on many years. I can remember years ago when Tater's criminal record from Washington State was put on there. Yeah. All right. Well, I didn't meet my goal, so I guess I have to put ads on my my live streams. Unstoppable Morgan. She's not doing so well on her videos, man. She's not even getting 1,000 views on her shit. I feel bad for Dwayne having his life's work spent by an adulterous wife and a flathead. Yeah, it is sad. What's up, man? How you doing? You came in just in time for me to say goodbye. I'm getting on out of here. I've been on here for an hour and a half. That is like at least a half hour longer than I wanted to be. So, all right. Well, I just wanted to get on here. Like I said, I was lazy. I didn't feel like making a video and editing and all that shit. So I just figured I'd do live, talk about Tammy real quick and talk about Tater and his excellent working habits out there in the desert, spreading all kinds of shit all over the place. All right, so have a good one. I'm out of here. Until next time. Again, I don't know if I'll do a video tomorrow or not because I have a doctor's appointment, and plus I want to finish this damn painting. So I may or I may not do a video tomorrow, but I'll definitely be here on Thursday for Thirsty Thursday, so I hope to see you there. Faux show. Until then, let's see. Where's that? Okay. Until then, hey, mate, all your babies be born toothless and naked. Don't let your meatloaf. Blind viewers are awesome, and I should know. You know why? Because I'm Blind Views, and that's the way I see it.
What we do here is go back.
He doesn't lie to you. Beware of the bats. They might just poop on your head.